I almost that up. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Alex from Fitment Industries, and today we're going to be talking to you about 5 things that you probably didn't know about ST suspension. Now, you're probably looking at ST suspension because you looked at KW V3 prices and you're like, wow, those are $4,000. So you learned about ST probably through the KW branching. So we thought we'd talk to you a little bit about where ST came from, why they're so popular, and probably a couple things that you'd want to know before picking up a set. By the way, we're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers, so don't forget to subscribe, and let's just jump right into it. So the first thing you may not know about ST suspensions is that they're old, but they're not like Enki old. They're just an older company. They're based out of the early 80s out of a company in Southern California called Suspension Techniques. And that, if that's abbreviated, kind of sounds like something that you may know, like what we're talking about today. The second thing they may not know about ST suspension is that originally they were just made for lowering springs, and they had a ton of different applications. It wasn't until their acquisition of multiple different companies from the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s that ST really started to get into coilovers, because at the time they just really didn't need to. A lot of their growth and a lot of their profit margins and all that stuff came from lowering springs and just spring products in general. And the best thing about the range of applications that ST has is that they're really not that bad of a spring. They're very, very good, and for the cost that you can buy them for, which is pretty much a middle-end price point, they're very good products. The third thing you may not know about ST suspension is that they were bought out by a company in 1995, Beltec Sport Trucks, which if you didn't know was a company that specialized in sport trucks. Duh. They moved to Fresno, California before they ultimately got acquired by another company of the German curiosity, KW Automotive, in 2005. And because of their acquisition to KW, that was when the first coilover for ST was founded. And that's when ST began to really start getting into overall suspension components for pretty much every application that you could imagine. And that goes into the fourth thing they may not know about ST suspension is because of the acquisition with KW, ST suspension's quality, research, development, techniques, materials, and everything in between shot through the roof because of how big the KW Automotive Group was and is still to this day. In fact, because of KW's acquisition of ST was able to come out with coilovers, they were able to come out with sophisticated products that had dialed-in tuning capabilities that was really only offered through KW's highest product line that was available. But because they acquired ST, they were able to actually cut a couple costs here and there so that ST could get a lot of the tech stuff without that super high price point. And because of their acquisition with ST, KW actually brought ST overseas into Fitchenberg, Germany to do a lot of their additional R&D for ST suspension. And the fifth and final thing that you may not know about ST suspension is that they're an amazing bang for your buck product. Now, I would not call these an entry-level coilover, but I would call them an extremely competitive, borderline race-style coilover. Because of how expensive KW is, it's really hard to jump into a set of them. At the same time, when you look at the price line of ST, they do offer some really competitive products, and because of their partnership with KW, you get a ton of the tech that KW has in their products in ST. And because of their R&D that they do in Germany and all the stuff that they do to make these products perfect, you get a lot of different things that you wouldn't normally get out of a coilover like ST. So those are 5 things you probably didn't know about ST suspension. Let us know in the comments what you'd like us to talk about next. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. If you're interested in looking at any suspension, check out fitmentindustries.com. We have a lot of it. That's all I'm going to go into. I'm Alex from Fitment Industries. We'll see you later. Peace.